Hi, I'm Marie Plutt from aspirationsresume.com, here to give you your daily resume tip. In today's daily resume writing tip, I really wanted to address the fact that most modern job searches will put your resume in front of three very important audiences. There are three types of readers most resumes need to appeal to. Now, I want to start from number 3 and work my way back because absolutely all resumes have to appeal to your future boss. This is somebody who is going to read your resume with interest. They are going to take the time and read the work experience sections. They're going to get into the details. They're going to want to make sure that your experience aligns to the job that they want and that you seem to be the type of person who would be a good fit in their particular team. Of course, your future boss should have a great deal of knowledge regarding what it is that you do for a living, and they know more than anybody what they're looking for. So far, all of my daily resume writing tips have addressed this human reader first and foremost. And in future video daily tips, I'm going to focus more and more on the other two really gatekeepers to the process. And working my way backwards, again, number 2 is the human resume screener. This is a person you may or may not encounter depending on your job search situation. This is if you are submitting your resume to a major corporation, a Fortune 500 company, or any large firm at all, you're going to see HR offices who have human resume screeners there. These tend to be lower level HR employees. A lot of recruiters I would also put into this category. And in the picture, she's shown holding up a bunch of paper, going through stacks of paper. This is more of an analogy. It's basically a metaphor, essentially. Nowadays, they use applicant tracking software, which we'll talk to in example number 1. But they'll be on the computer looking at your resume, and they'll be looking at hundreds of other resumes each week as well. Like, this is somebody who sees a lot of resumes all the time. Now, very rarely does this person have a really good insight into exactly what the employer is looking for or the exact job that's needed to do. Like, even a very skilled recruiter might not have any personal experience in software development or coding, but they'll be hiring for managers who know software development and coding, so they'll be looking for the specific languages. For example, if they need to know HTML, they'll look for those keywords, they'll look for that kind of experience in a general, vague way without real personal hands-on understanding of the topic. Most importantly, these people tend to get very jaded and very bored. They go through so many resumes that they really just will glance at an average resume for 6 seconds at a time. And in future videos, I'm going to show you how to navigate through that and how to make your resume exciting to these people right out the gate. But you also have to know how to strategize your work history if there are any employment gaps, and you need to convince somebody who doesn't really know the job that well that you are that person for the job and differentiate yourself from this very big herd of people. And number 1 is applicant tracking systems. Now, your resume will definitely go through an applicant tracking system, what we call ATS. It also stands for applicant tracking software. But it's basically the electronic gatekeeping systems that rely on keywords and how well your resume matches up to keywords. And they will rank your resume listing, much like a Google search does. If you search for a catchphrase in Google, Google's going to try to get you the most relevant results based on what you just put into their search bar. Kind of the same premise with an applicant tracking system. If they're looking for example, a programming specialist, an IT programmer with experience in HTML coding, the people that have the strongest keyword mix that mention HTML coding or whatever other codes they're looking for at the top. I know HTML is a little dated. They're going to be ranked higher than yours. And you have to understand what applicant tracking systems, what they are able to see, what they are not able to see, what they often confuse in systems. So visual formatting is important when it comes to applicant tracking software. But most importantly, it's the keyword mix and how closely your resume mirrors the words and the language used within the job description you're applying to. So your resume will likely go through this in any online applicant program or any online application, and of course in larger companies where they will, collect this information and put it into an applicant tracking system, even if you email it to them directly. So I'm going to have a lot of future daily tips regarding ATS as well, and the Human Resume Screener, which is the name I give to this sort of mid-level number 2 resume screener. So do keep your eyes posted for these daily videos, and remember how your resume always has to try to appeal to all 3 audiences. Thank you for watching today's daily tip. Again, my name is Marie Plett, and I am from aspirationsresume.com. Please contact me today if you are seeking only the finest in resume development.